There is no one greater than Jesus Christ of Nazareth ever to exist on the face of this planet. I belong to that Jesus. I fear no one, and I fear nothing. Understand?
So, I got an idea, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it. I think it would be funny, but I don't know. I don't even know if I'd be allowed to do it. So I'm throwing it out to you guys. I'm sure that at least one or two of you know what I'm talking about. So here's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking about whenever I play video games, just streaming it on Twitch. The only problem is I don't have a camera set up, so there will be no me involved. And I don't have a way to even see the comments because I'd be playing it through my Xbox and streaming it through my Xbox. And right? So I don't even know how I would see the comments. Right? So, yeah. But I'm thinking about streaming to Twitch, just streaming me playing video games. And like it makes me laugh because I'm sure there are people that do that, if that's even allowed, and I don't even know if it's allowed. Like, I don't know if you get in trouble for just streaming video game footage with no actual like person to say anything. So I don't know. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that. But I'm thinking about doing it. If you guys are interested in just watching me play video games and not not have me talking or anything, or in any way to communicate with you, then hey, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll just start doing that just for the shits and giggles of it. And you guys can just watch me build shit in Terraria for hours and hours and hours. Anyways, so that's the first thing. Moving on. Anybody hear about what's going on with Blake Lively? Like, I heard some shit was going on. Like, people were saying, oh, there's some crazy shit going on. And I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. And then I started hearing Amber Heard comparisons made. And I was like, oh, shit. And today, I looked into it. Oh my God. First of all, there's going to be many lessons, many examples of many lessons I've tried to teach you guys. One of those lessons has always been, don't get pot invested in stupid. Right? Like, when you realize that what you're doing is stupid, you fold. Doesn't matter how much you've thrown into it. You lost. You fucking lost already. When you realize you're being dumb and you got nothing, you just fold. You just go, alright, I fold. Because, look, you know, and there's going to be another lesson about how women just ruin everything. Like, anytime you gals get anything good, you just gotta fucking ruin it. Just one or two of you just gotta fucking ruin shit. Very valid lesson to take from this. What else is there? Just the living in fractured realities. That's a whole nother thing. Living in fractured realities, how that is not a good idea for anybody involved. And there's another lesson in here somewhere. Oh, and scam. Just being a scam artist. Like, it's not, you're going to get caught. Like, sooner or later, your scams start to get ridiculous. And then you look ridiculous. And then that's when you get caught. And also, another lesson. We're like, what, up to 4 or 5 lessons now? Holy shit. Watch who you hang out with, man. Like, dude, there are some people that are just a millstone around your neck. And they are just going to drag you down. Holy shit. That's a lot of lessons. And there's probably more. Alright? So let's go first off, right? Since we're sort of keeping score, like, I'm not actually keeping a list. But I do know the people that I don't like anymore, right? To join that list recently, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, what a shame. because I love Ryan Reynolds. Man, Ryan Reynolds is a punk ass bitch. Like, no matter how this play, there's no way he gets out of that. My image of him is always going to forever be tarnished with, he went in there to his wife's work to tell off his wife's boss because his wife's boss expected his wife to do her fucking job. Like, end of the day, when it comes down to it, he's a tool, and she used him as such. You have power. Go in there and threaten my boss so I can get my way. And that punk bitch went in there and did as she bid him. Threw away all of the, any respect. No, I've lost all respect for the man. Dude, what the fuck? And the petty fucking shit. Apparently, Nice Pool in Deadpool and Wolverine is supposed to be like making fun of this dude that his wife is suing. And in the movie, she guns him down with an Uzi. They go through a tremendous amount of effort to make you really not like that character. The punk ass bitch. Dude. Get some balls, man. Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, Ryan Reynolds is a punk. And so I'm not really a fan of his anymore. Ugh. I mean, of course, all of this is alleged. All of this is alleged. Let's just go ahead and do the please don't sue me because I really don't fucking care thing. Like none of you people are important to me at all. Like, I don't know if you realize this or not. Celebrities are kind of dog shit these days with a lot of more people than not now, I think. And you guys aren't helping your case at all. Right? So go ahead and come after me. Go ahead and come after me. Because you play this fucking video in court, and I'm going to sit there and go, I want discovery. I want to know if that punk ass bitch is a punk ass bitch. So bring it, motherfucker. Sue me. I don't care. I counter sue you. I already know the guy, so he gets to be my lawyer. He's currently busy, but I'm sure I could retain his services once he's done fucking you guys now. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to fuck you again. So I could use a couple million. I'm cool with it. 400 million is a lot. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to afford to sue me. Because I ain't worth shit. So, bring it. Like, again, part of the awesome thing of not being monetized on YouTube is I can pretty much do whatever the fuck I want. And what are they going to do? Take my money I'm not making? Pfft. You know what? Half of zero is still fucking zero. So I don't care. I'm free. And I post on Rumble. And you guys all know where the Rumble channel is. And if a video goes up and gets taken down, it's going to be on Rumble. And then I'll post a little video saying, hey, that video that just went up, wish you guys could see it. It's over on Rumble. And then maybe I'll start actually pulling some people off this fucking shit platform. That's a whole different thing. Nevertheless, you can't afford to sue me. If you're going to lose $400 million already, plus whatever the lawyer's going to take from you from whatever the fuck he's suing you for, you're not going to have enough money to sue me. Because you're not going to get anything from it. You ain't going to make that money back. Not for me. Whatever. Punk ass bitch. Ryan Reynolds is a punk ass bitch. I'm saying it right now. I don't give a shit. Allegedly. Don't sue me. Anyways. So. Right? Ryan Reynolds joins Mark Hamill, so many other people on the fucking trash dump of my broken child heart. People that I loved and respected and looked up to, and what foul scumbag punk bitches you are. But Blake is like taking him down. Like, because now everybody's like, you know, Ryan Reynolds is also kind of a piece of shit. And everybody's like, really? I thought Ryan Reynolds was a really nice guy. No. They all went to the Ellen School of being a nice person. which is you'd be really cruel and fucking mean to people. But pretend like you're really nice. Like, that apparently is the thing. Like, now everybody's coming out going, yeah, you know, Ryan's a piece of shit too, and I don't like him. And all this is blown up. So now, she's not only fucking up her own shit, she's fucking up Ryan's shit. And, anyway, so let's actually get into the thing. That was the thing that just kind of upset me the most. The whole Ryan Reynolds thing. It was just very disappointing. Another hero gone on the dustbin of history. But, so, the lady writes this book about some florist named Lily fucking Bloom. Right? So it's one of those books. Stupid romance novel. And some director guy, who I find questionable, reads this book and really loves it so much, which is why I find him questionable. And I'm not going to say why I find him questionable, because he's going to win. He'll have more than enough money to sue me for anything I say about him. I think he's a fine guy. But whatever. So he reads this book for girls and really loves it and decides he wants to make a movie about it. And so he gets the rights to it, and he starts setting everything up, gets everything together, brings in Blake. And Blake goes, this is fantastic. I love this project. I think I'll take it. And she's like, I just want to change a couple things here and there. Right? Like Hitler before her, I just need a couple acres over there in Poland. And the director's like, okay, well that's, alright, that's fine. I also kind of want, you know, full wardrobe. Like, I want to do all the wardrobe myself with, like, really awful clothes that I make. And he's like, well, by the book, she's not really, like, you know, she's down here, and you're, like, wearing this high okay, I guess I can rewrite that. Right? And it was just, again, she's just slowly crept into fucking France, and she just slowly crept into Italy, and she just took everything over. And then she just, you know, just started taking everything. And it wound up to where she took over the editing. And, like, was demanding fucking, like, legit producer credit. Not just like, oh, she's just a producer. Like, a legit fucking producing credit. Like, and, like, all this stuff. And she's, every time he would be like, no, we can't really. She'd be like, oh, this is retaliation because I'm a woman and you just don't want a woman to ever have anything to do with it. And he's like, whoa, shit, no, this isn't like a, what the fuck? And they just buckle. Because punk bitches, a lot of them. Right? Like, the real crime here is that they're all bitches. And they shouldn't have said, hey, you got hired to act. Act, bitch, and shut the fuck up. No, look, here's it. I want you to take this can of shut the fuck up and drink it. Drink it all down and then shut the fuck up. Like, that's what they needed to do. Punk bitches. So they're, okay, and they just let her storm into fucking England. And she took the whole of fucking Europe. Pushed him out of the fucking the premiere. He had to sit in the basement and watch the shit. Because Blake's going to be here and she doesn't want to be near you. Like, this whole fucking petty, awful, worthless human shit, right, is going on. And then things about this kind of start coming out. And so she says, well, you know, there is kind of a whole, like, harassment thing. And everybody goes, oh, shit. And so she really paints him as, like, a really bad guy. Like, he's, you know, being mean to her on the set and just being really bad with her on the set. And New York Times, reputable news organization that they aren't. They even took up the, wow, he's just a really bad guy. They're getting sued the fuck out, too. Oh, shit, they're going to lose some more money. I don't think they can continue to afford to be stupid. New York Times, how much have you guys had to pay out? How many millions of dollars have you guys had to pay out recently? Can you guys seriously afford to continue to be stupid? Wow. Okay. You guys got bank. That's awesome. I'm glad for you. That's real fuck you money. To get sued for like billions back to back to back, that is real fuck you money. That is super fuck you money. The only sad thing about it is now I'm finding out that the reason they have that fuck you money is because it's our tax money. But moving on. So, right, like, so that begins to work, but it just doesn't really hold water, and people start coming up with other things where they're like, Blake's kind of cunt. And everybody starts going, you know, I think Blake might be a cunt in this. And then she goes, you know, he also kind of raped me. And now she's pot invested and stupid. Don't do that. Like, so now there's this whole, like, sexual assault thing. And I know I'm supposed to, like, assault thing. No, sexual assault. I say fucking words. We're all fucking adults here. And if you're a child, again, you need to have your parents' permission before you can watch my stuff. Moving on. So, yeah, so now this whole thing happens. And, like, so this dude's like, all right, I need a lawyer that is not a lawyer. I need, like, a mega lawyer. Everybody says lawyers are kind of like sharks. I need a megalodon, because this is David and Goliath. This is Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. We haven't even gotten to Taylor yet. Oh my god, Taylor Swift. We'll get to Taylor in a minute, but this is like a whole thing. This bitch has got dragons, man. She's sending dragons after this motherfucker. We'll get into that shit too, and like, dude. This is a dumb bitch living in a fantasy land where she is the main character of her little novel, and her little novel ain't selling too good right now. So yeah, like so this dude finds the Meg, and he hires this guy, Ben Freeman or something like that. Oh my god, this dude. He's like, alright, well, the first thing we're going to do is countersue. And we're going to countersue Blake and Ryan. And we're going to countersue the studio. And we're going to countersue their PA people. We're going to countersue their assistant. We're going to countersue the parents. We're going to countersue their childhood dog that's been dead for decades. We're going to sue anybody who ever looked at them funny. We're going to sue fucking everybody that's involved. And then they started talking shit about the lawyer, and he's like, okay, so now he's suing them over that. Like, these people just don't get. Shut the fuck up. Somebody really needed to tell her, you need to shut the fuck up. And now would really be the time where she needs to be told, shut the fuck up. Don't make this any worse. Dumbass. But of course, we can't trust Ryan to do that, because Ryan decided to get up during the fucking SNL 50 fucking anniversary thing and make a joke about all this shit. And unfortunately, Blake is sitting right next to him, and her head whips around like motherfucker. And dude, like, look, it was funny. It was damn funny. And it's always funny to see people who are really good at acting uncomfortable really be uncomfortable, because you start seeing them do. Ryan Reynolds is a hand washer. When he is really fucking feeling it, he's a hand washer, right? So he's washing the shit out of his hands, trying to, like, recover, and, like, the whole room is kind of like, oh, dude. Taylor Swift. All right, so because Blake is not really like big. Like she's not. She's done some things, but like she's not really like a big star. She's not in a Marvel movie. She's not. Well, I mean, she was, but we couldn't really tell because she had a big fucking mask on. So technically, not really famous. Like she's not. She's not like big right now. She's you know, she's Ryan Reynolds' wife, and like, but she's got Ryan Reynolds, and apparently she's like best buds with Taylor. And of course, Taylor's a dumbass. So Taylor is just, oh, Blake Lively, that's fantastic. I'm friends with Blake Lively. Yeah, great. And like, so that, you know, she's stupid too. So she thinks that it's cool to be friends with Ryan Reynolds' wife, right? Like this is huge, even for Taylor Swift, who's Taylor Swift, but still apparently terribly fucking insecure. Who'd have thought? So Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds are Blake Lively's dragons. She has dragons, and she sent her dragons out after this guy. Ooh. Oh my god! Like I wonder and the one thing that I wonder about that, like of all the things that there is to wonder about that, the one thing that I really wonder about that is when she thinks in her mind, dragons, what is she thinking? Because if she's thinking Game of Thrones dragons, bitch, they're wyverns. You ain't even got that right. Those are wyverns. Dragons have 6 appendages. 2 front legs, 2 back legs, and a pair of wings. A wyvern has 4 appendages. 2 back legs, and 2 front wings that also act as front paws. Like the dragons in Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. They're wyverns. They're not dragons. They're wyverns. So I wonder if her dragons are actually wyverns. Like somehow that just makes me find her that much more disgusting. And that's how petty I am. But ultimately, I really don't fucking care. It's just funny to me. Like, dude, it's... She's living in this deluded world where she honestly thinks all I have to do is just continue to get deeper into the but I'm a girl. And just shut up and listen to do what I tell you. And but I don't know, he was inappropriate with me. He was very mean. Oh, okay. Well, we still don't care. Well, you raped me. Like, dude. So, yeah. Blake is fucked. She ain't. If somebody ever hires her for a movie again, I'll be fascinated to hear about all of that, too. Love to be, watch that court case as well. Ryan Reynolds, apparently Marvel has dropped him. So apparently we're not going to be getting Deadpool and Wolverine 2, at least not with Ryan. Maybe they'll recast him. Honestly, if they do, I want to watch the movie. I want to support it. Because he's a punk bitch. And Taylor Swift has also gotten caught up in this shit. Like, people are now, what the fuck, Tay-Tay? And she's like, I mean, I know all of my other friends are kind of assholes, but I didn't think Blake was too. You hang out with a bunch of assholes, Taylor. What does that mean? So, yeah, like, Blake Lively is a fucking albatross. Like, her PA, her public relations, or PR people, or public relations people are involved in this. They're getting sued. She's taken down everybody around her. And she just keeps going. Like, apparently there's been changes, court documents now, and all this, that, and the other thing. And I was looking through them, and I'm just like, this bitch is grasping at straws. She's just... It's Amber Heard all over again. It's following the same trajectory. Crazy. But, yeah, that's... I got a lot of other things I kind of want to talk about, but that was really it. So let me know what you think about the whole doing a Twitter or Twitch thing where I just stream me playing video games, and that's just it. Like, you just gotta just fucking watch me play video games, and that's all you can do is just watch me play. You can't even comment with me. You can't bitch at me about how I'm doing it wrong. I don't have to deal with any of that shit. And I think it would be hysterical if the channel blew up and I got like millions of followers and people like, what? And I would never know. I would never know until I'm sitting around fucking around on YouTube watching about the mystery Twitch channel that nobody knows who this person is or what. But they just play video games and everybody's into it. And they're like, oh, that'd be hysterical. Let's dream big. But let's dream big, but not like Blake. Let's dream big and smart.